Welcome to a Week 10 edition of the MNCFL Insider Show with your host, Keith Reed of the Dallas Cowboys. Guys, we have a heck of a show today. A lot of information to cover, so I'm going to jump right into it. First off, we're going to start off with last week, Week 8's games. I'll give you some recap of the winners and losers and some standings of where they stand. First off, I see the Chicago Bears played the Detroit Lions. Chicago Bears come in at 6-1, the Lions 2-5. The Bears end up winning this game by a score of 24-10, with Devin Hester having 4 receptions, 142 yards, and 1 touchdown. Elsewhere was the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. The 4-3 Niners and the 3-4 Seahawks. The Niners end up winning this one 30-13 behind Carson Palmer's 238 yards and 2 touchdowns. Redskins at Jets. They're 5-2 Redskins at the 3-5 Jets, and this was a shocker. The Jets do the unthinkable. Shocked the Skins 33-13 behind Kevin Barnes, 6 tackles, 1 interception to lift the Jets over the Redskins. Broncos at Packers. The Broncos, after 2 back-to-back losses, bounced back to beat the Packers 24-21. Odell Thurman had 8 tackles, 1 interception, and 1 fumble recovery. The Cleveland Browns at the Oakland Raiders, and the 5-3 Browns and the 1-6 Raiders. And the Browns get this win 30-22. Jonathan Dyer, halfback, was the player of the game for the Browns, 132 yards and 1 touchdown. The Minnesota Vikings at 6-1 and the 1-6 San Diego Chargers, and the Vikings were all over the Chargers, 26-3. Cortland Finnegan was the player of the game for the Vikings, 3 tackles and 3 interceptions. The 5-2 New Orleans Saints traveled to the Jacksonville Jaguars, 1-6, and this was a no contest. The Saints 49-21 over the Jaguars. Drew Brees 385 yards passing and 4 touchdowns in this one. The Cincinnati Bengals 1-6 visit the 5-2 Ravens, and the Ravens pull this one out 44-27. Rasheem Mathis, 7 tackles, 1 interception, for the player of the game for the Baltimore Ravens. The 0-7 Carolina Panthers playing the 1-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and this was a barn burner, but in the end it was the Buccaneers getting their first win, 26-23 over the Panthers. Tanner Jackson was the player of the game for the Buccaneers, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 fumble recovery. Out in Dallas, the Dallas Cowboys get to 2-6 and beat the Dolphins, who are 2-5, by a score of 23-10. DeMarcus Ware, 8 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 fumble recovery led the Cowboys to his first win in 5 weeks. The Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. The Bills get this one moved to 8-0. The Patriots dropped to 5 to 17-10. Marshawn Lynch, 41 yards and 2 touchdowns in this one. The Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. The Texans defeat the Colts 27-10, moving to 7-1, dropping the Colts to 3-5. Matt Hasselbeck, player of the game, 263, 1 interception, and 2 touchdowns. Rounding out the last 2, you got the Philadelphia Eagles and the St. Louis Rams. And this one, again, was a great game. Came down to a field goal, but the Eagles prevailed 24-21. Michael Griffith was the player of the game, 8 tackles and 1 interception. And last but not least, you had the Tennessee Titans playing host to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Titans get rough, move to 7-0, drop the Steelers to 2-5 with the score 44-31. Mark Bolger, 257 yards, 1 interception, and 2 touchdowns to lead the Tennessee Titans to its perfect record. Elsewhere in the league, we will talk about the injury report. We had some injuries that happened, and we're going to run down some report. There was some major injuries for some people. Right now, I see that the Colts are with our wide receiver, Greg Jennings. He'll be out for 1 week with a sprained elbow. Again, Steven Sylvester is out for the Tennessee Titans with a severe concussion. He's out for the season. Roman Harper, safety, Oakland Raiders, broken collarbone. He is out for the season. Brian Waters, left tackle, broken elbow, out for the season for the Chargers. Kerry Rose, strong safety. He has hip rheumaticus. He appears to be about ready to come back in 1 week. Tommy Harris of the Chicago Bears D tackle. He's dislocated his elbow. The early indication is a 7-week injury. That will definitely hurt the Bears. Marco Warner, wide receiver or tight end, abdominal strain, 2 weeks. And last but not least is James Freeboard, wide receiver of San Francisco 49ers. Appears to be out for one more week. He'll be ready to play. Guys, one of the issues I want to talk about this week on the show is just making sure that we're scheduling our games and leaving the appropriate thread on the site. Please do not contact me Thursday or Friday. The game hasn't been played and say, well, I know I'm going to sub it, but I've called that guy and he not responded. I should be subbed to win. If you do not follow protocol by following the rules that we adhere to on the forums, then those games will be subbed to straight sims, and winner be winner, loser be loser. I'm not going to waste my time trying to make one team win over the other one if the teams haven't, either team has made a decision to contact the other. Please don't wait. If by Saturday or Sunday you have not heard from your opponent, please feel free to post on the site so that you're not waiting around to the very end to get that game scheduled. Other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. We're already off to a great start here in week 9. We did advance earlier. Initially, I'll give you some of the rundown this week already of some of the games that's been played. We've had quite a few. First, when I see the Oakland Raiders and the San Diego Chargers, Naoki moved to the Chargers and she gets her first win, 17-13 over the Raiders. The Bears, actually Marion Barber was the player of the game, and that 126 yards and 1 touchdown. The Minnesota Vikings visited the Chicago Bears, and the Vikings continue to play well. They defeat the Bears 30-21. Adrian Peterson was the player of this game, 117 yards and 1 touchdown. San Francisco 49ers visited the winless Cardinals, and the Cardinals are winless no more as they shocked the 49ers 23-19. Gerald Green, 3 tackles, 2 interceptions to lead the Cardinals to their first victory. The Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons, and the Atlanta Falcons get it done. Curtis Lofton, 9 tackles, 1 interception as the Falcons defeat the Texans 19-17. In another shocker, the New York Jets shocked the Denver Broncos 54-14 behind Kevin Byars, 9 tackles and 1 interception. The Jets are on fire, defeating back-to-back top teams, and Dre has to be excited about the direction that this team is headed in. And last but not least, we had the game of the week. The Kansas City Chiefs visited the Tennessee Titans, and it was the Kenny Britt show. He had 5 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 196 yards, as the 8-0 Titans defeat the 4-4 Chiefs 33-23. And that is the end of this week's roundup. Guys, I hope that everybody's safe and everything's going well in their lives. Getting ready to be real football season. Remember that we do have a fantasy league that does have a few openings in it. I did leave a post on the site. I will refresh it to bring it back to the top. But if you want to get in that'll have a live draft coming up in a few weeks. We'll do that every week. And just remember that this is a site, and we do accept donations. So please feel free if you're financially capable or able to assist in some of the upkeep each month of the league. We do accept donations, and we will be greatly appreciative of that. And that is all I have. And good luck to all you guys, and have a blessed day.